Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. That's the name of the game right here, and we are going to do a campaign mission I haven't done by now, and there's a new enemy kind, some new enemies I haven't seen before, and that is pretty damn amazing. Alright, the Unbound Revenger we knew, and the Tristan we knew, but the other guys, the mutants there, I haven't seen before, so that is pretty damn amazing, although it's going to be on a Imperial facility. Anyhow, we are going now through the mission briefing. Inquisitor, Helena, Goslar, that guy I meant, the Unbound Grunt I haven't seen before, and the Mutant Rampager, so looking forward for them. Wants me to investigate a series of strange disappearances in the Aether system. It is a strange situation. Technically she can't give me orders. I'm an independent agent of the Imperium who answers to no one. But practically refusing such a demand from a high-ranking senior Inquisitor may be unwise, especially if this Inquisitor is a well-known, devout Puritan. Oh, nice. So let's get into the mission.
Dead Priest, I'm in the Underhive to investigate the case of mass disappearances. Talk to me.
Information schematics received from Adeptus Archives operatives have been analyzed. The abduction cases indicate covert activity. Data coverage is insufficient, but this is the location where most abductees disappeared.
Can you scan the area? Until now, only the Underhivers have been affected, but the abductions are beginning to threaten the stability of the hive itself. We have no time to lose.
Agreed. Current procedure is inefficient. Deploying squad cell units immediately. Initiating data diagnostic levies.
I will follow the trails into the Underhive. Contact me for the Emperor!
Alright, and on we go. I already like the action. I know some people may think that is boring, but I like it when you just get into the rooms, worry at anyone. Okay, the Outcast Grunt, okay, is a little bit heavier, and just take down a couple of enemies. That is so much fun for me. Just my play style. So let us retreat a little bit so that not all of the enemies are actually shooting at us. That would be not good for us. I actually have seen a nice video of Ersic Hydra today about Inquisitor, about some war zones, and he is theorizing about that 6 weeks after the launch, so when the end game has arrived and you're going to have a minor victory, that there is something going to happen, and there you have the war zone event, whatever that is going, or there it seems to be you have waves of enemies in separate missions. What I pretty damn enjoy about that is it seems that there will be bigger events once you have beaten the story campaign, and I do like that. So there will be probably after release new content, and that is what makes a game alive, in my opinion. That is pretty dope, as I just can say it that way. So let us regenerate a second. We do not have any health regeneration, hence that we haven't found a inoculator as of now. So that would be pretty. Do you see the? Oh, that looks nice. The we should have health regeneration. That of course makes it a little harder if you fight against a group of enemies. Go on, fight against another group of enemies, and in between you are not regenerating any health. That is, of course, not very good for you. Going on. Did I kill both of them with one shot? That is pretty dope. Alright, we have what you see here, new kinds of enemies, which is pretty damn nice. So there will be, do you see that? So there are new enemies. That is always nice to see. I hope that Neocore Games is actually going to keep that up, so that you get after release what they said, new sets of maps, new enemy units. That would be pretty cool. And it is only a little bit, some more days, I think from now 2 days until the full release, and that is pretty damn amazing. So let's mow down the what the outcast mongrel. Alright, I do not know that type of enemy. I know the enemy, but I don't know the Warhammer 40k counterpart, or it's right now just not coming to my head. So, but still, well, I don't like the little bugs when the pieces of meat are hanging in the air. I hope that's going to be fixed to the full release. Although that's not the, you know, not such a big mistake or bug that I would say, it destroys the game. No, that definitely not. Alright, you can now shoot through enemies with the normal shots that I didn't quite know like that.
Reconnaissance ritual completed. 3 locations identified with the highest likelihood of yielding further intelligence. Praise the honest
Kill the heretic!
And that is new for the new content patch. Did you see the blue explosion there? That you know that it looks now so much nicer when you blow up the inventory, and that is pretty cool in order to make the game realistic. And with that, of course I do not mean realistic, but you know, more vivid. That is what I think they did quite good here. Alright, last one there. Down he is. And then let's face, or I actually wanted to say let's face the first location, but we still have a little way up ahead, so we still have to kill a couple of enemies in front of us. But as you can see, I may have chosen the difficulty a little bit wrongly. I should have increased it, but that's right now not the problem, because we can't change it on an ongoing mission. So I actually was for 1 second thinking, why don't you just throw the Cyclone missile launcher in there? But there is a word walk caller here, which I think is quite the deal, so there I think it was a little bit better invested.
Overheat.
So I actually tried to get out of the beam there, but that didn't work out. Fair enough. So now we have found a inoculator, something I have been waiting for a little bit, a couple of missions.
Against an Inquisitor. Stop me.
And I'm not going to face them right now, because I hope we do not have to retreat through there, and then we actually do not have any problem whatsoever. Alright, going good, going good, going good. I will retreat a little bit.
Kill the heretic.
Let the close combat guys get at us, and then face the harder hitting units right there. And now we take a small raid here, regenerate, and then we go on. Come on, load up, load up. Because I have the feeling against those Tarantula sentry turrets we will lose a little bit of HP. That is normally the usual thing. Although we did good damage there with our plasma and less pistol. So inoculator refill, that of course is amazing. So Tech Priest, you failed, yes. So taking a inoculator just in case. We have a refill, which will of course help us out. And then we nearly cleared out the room. That is pretty damn good. Come on, come on. Down it is. Still, I want to take a look there what that is. Because it's marked on the minimap actually. Okay, there. Oh crap. I made a small mistake. Sorry guys, we have to get this way again. Because there was, on the one hand, not only the inoculator refill, but there was, I think, a chest as well, and that these two things I want to pick up. And that is, I talked about that in a other episode, that I enjoy that they have the teleporter beacons, so you do not have to go all the way back if you want to go to the other end of the map. I think that is neatly done, because okay, it's just the inoculator pack, so that was maybe a little waste of time. But what I wanted to say, that is, I think on the one way here good that you for that then you don't have to go back all the way. And two things. Once,
By the Emperor, a demon was bound to the chest.
first of all, kill this guy.
Time to reap the reward.
And does it drop anything? Yes, neural implant, nice. I haven't seen those guys before. That looks pretty dope as well. What I wanted to say is, that's always in, not only in multiplayer online games, but in RPGs as well. If you are on a map and you have to go to one spot, you have to go to another spot and to a third spot, and have, you know, the walking times in between, then I think it's always the better solution to say we have the teleporter beacons in the game where you can teleport back to the beginning and do not have to go back all the way. That I think is pretty dope. So we have a buff here, alright. Increases your damage by 50%, alright, that is pretty heavy, I think. So now, of course, it would be amazing if a really big enemy would have come, but no, just the normal guys here. Wow, that burst didn't kill him? That is new. So let's see whether we are at the right spot right now. With my luck, I don't think so, but let's see for ourselves right here.
For the Emperor!
What? I died? No! I wanted to take an inoculator. So where did we... Bloody hell. That is one thing I do not like when you... that we respawn right at the beginning. But anyhow, that time now we have to, you know, get over. So it is, we have found the first inoculator for us, which is, I think I haven't for a little while. I actually thought the drop chance of inoculator in the new beta build was actually broken, but as you can see, no, it was not. And it's quite nice that we now finally have found a inoculator. I hope. Sorry. I hope. I actually hope that we have health regeneration on it. That is a thing which I always try to go for with my Crusader background Inquisitors, that I go for a massive amount of health regeneration. But as you know, all the attributes of the items is random, so you do not have too much influence in what is coming out. But I think in the crafting thing you have something in it where you can, I think, either upgrade attributes or say I want to go into this and this direction with the attributes. I think there was something like that in there. Something similar is in the incredible Adventures of Van Helsing 2. So then, let's kill these guys. Maybe the smart move now was that we didn't go in the middle now, that we just cleared out one flank and in the end the other flank. That was, I guess, quite a not quite a smart move, but the smarter move actually. And I have to say the leader of these guys, the Grunt, this guy actually is pretty tense normally. So there we are, aren't we? My 7 teams raid. We bring dozens to the furnace, but this kettle is weak. They don't give strength to the flame. The furnace is ever hungry. Need more blood. More souls and screams. The second son told us this. He knows. Yes, he knows the truth. He touched by it. Yes, he knows the truth. He touched by it. Alright, I saw. The upper worlds say we are nothing, but we know better. We are the Forsaken Sons, and we are strong. He told us we can become sons and brothers and receive the spark of the truth. We will burn down the teachings of the false emperor. I want to receive the truth. I need bring more to the furnace. I will become next son. Glory to the Forsaken. Alright, that's weird.
There is nothing else to learn here. The corruption seems to seep into the depths of the Underhive. I must press on.
And there we are beaming out. So now we will take a look at our inventory. The good part is we have a huge upgrade, I think, and I hope with the inoculator. That is also awesome. So let's then take a little look at it, and here it is. Well, could have regeneration on it, but the good part here of course is it increases our power rating quite immensely. That's what I wanted to say, and which didn't want to go to my mind. The stun my against the haywire grenade. Okay, doing that. A new plasma pistol, which again is an upgrade, so I'll take it. So here you can see we have 14 the signum. Alright, that we are powering up. The only sad part is that this probably here is not the last episode, but the episode before the last episode, before the reset. So don't get too hard into this character. For now, guys, we are at the end of this episode. As usual, I really thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, then guys, why don't you give me a thumbs up and subscribe? And I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.